Looks like we got us a nice cloudy day. Hey guys. You know, I don't know if any of you guys watching caught that part of that woman's conversation while she was walking by. I'm assuming she was arguing with another guy, possibly a boyfriend or something. But it makes me wonder if that's why she's walking and talking, so she could try to blow off steam while she's getting mad at the same time. It'd be a good way to do it. Damn, it feels good out here today, though. Oh yeah, it looks like that dead skunk up here is decomposing to the point to where it's, I guess it's stink bladder, whatever it's called, has, well, let's just say it smells very bad. Damn, underneath all those leaves and sticks, there's still a small clump of snow still trying to hold on. Damn, it looks like they hit the drainage lid too. Popped it off a little bit. Damn. So that sun's out right now, and boy oh boy do I feel it. We still got some leftover pile of snow over here from where they had it all bunched up. Got a big old bird flying up there. And I got some random spam message trying to come through on Viber. It's crazy because, like, I would say majority, if not all of the spam I get on Viber are all in Vietnamese. And it's usually about nail shops or supposedly meeting up with somebody. But at the same time, like, it's a bunch of all these like cute girls and stuff too. Like, I've interacted with a couple of them just to see how it works. And it's usually some girl they're talking in Vietnamese, but they're also like from supposedly from Hong Kong or Singapore or some shit like that. And they're here working for their business. And it's either some type of investment or fashion or some other type of cosmetic. And then when you go to initiate a video call with them, some of them are like sitting in like plain rooms with like a white or tan background, and they're facing a corner. You can't see any windows or anything. So it's a nice little clean corner. So you can see that you're talking with an actual woman. And then their goal is to basically flirt with you, get to know you, and then trap you. Smells like someone got the bonfire somewhere. It's probably either going to be on that side of the creek or this side of the creek. Creek's a little low today. Well, let's see if we can safely cross. The light's on. We got vehicles on the left and one vehicle on the right. Oh, they're slowing down. Cool. Well, that was an easy crossing. Oh, is the Chihuahua gang out today? Since it's so nice? So, yeah, there's one on the porch, one right there. Then we got these two over here. I knew there was at least five of these little guys. Now, one that I didn't see, there is one with a missing eye. So there's definitely six of them. It's probably just either inside or laying out somewhere else. But with it being so nice out today, it kind of makes me wonder, like, is there any activity on that wasp nest? 'Cause I bet if there was any honeybees, it's such a nice day, they'd probably be out and about flying around. Let's see if we can focus in on it today. See how it's doing. I'm gonna take off my glasses real quick so I can see better. See if there's any wasp activity. Now, if I can just keep my arms and stuff still, right? Not seeing anything. I guess technically with as cloudy as this, I don't really need my sunglasses. So I can definitely see the screen better. Although it's like, I think it was almost 60 degrees outside. But with the way the temperature feels from coming from below zero, basically, with the wind chill and everything, to like now, it feels like how it would be probably on a nice summer day with a slight breeze, and everything just feels good. Like I know for some people that's around 72, but I'm pretty sure it's like in the 50s or barely 60 today. And I think it's just for today. And with the breeze and everything, it feels really good. I went ahead and waved to that guy too. So I'll wave to people, when I'm walking by. So if they're stopped, I'll give people space. Sometimes I'll use verbal words like, well, greetings and shit like, hello, how are you? Or I'll do like a head nod or just simple wave. And I'll use my left hand since I'm carrying my phone in my right. We'll go ahead and check this creek once we get up here too. Now, one thing interesting I did notice with this creek, so I was looking at it the other day, is that I decided to look down between the gap over here. And when you look straight down, the creek is as wide like as everything underneath there. So I'm thinking that the homeless camp that's under there is probably up underneath the rafters. And that's why they go between the rocks and everything to get down there. I don't see those chemicals today either. So now the water is all nice and clear. But for like the past 2 days, there was a lot of chemicals in this stream. Don't know where they came from, but they were there. And again, I know I haven't mentioned it yet, but we're not going to walk the full 5 miles today either. Something just doesn't feel right today. Not like a gut feeling or anything, but I'm just talking about like physically. I had a weird sleeping habit this morning. Well, not a habit, but a weird sleep cycle. I'll blame it on my cousin who called me early as fuck. Called and woke me up and then talked to him for a little bit. And then I fell back to sleep. And then woke up again. Then fell back to sleep. And then woke up again. Honestly, I don't even sleep that much. This is probably the most sleep I've gotten in I'm not going to say a long time, but this ain't normal for me. So I know there was a couple times over the last couple months where fuck, now I can't get my thoughts and words out. Oh yeah, where I like slept in quite a bit. But that was usually like after a nice like hour or so long massage, or like when we got that snowstorm, and it took me like an hour and a half just to walk all this shit, even at a shorter distance. And my freaking legs and thighs were burning from that shit, I tell you what. But I'm only doing this diet for like another 2 weeks, guys. 2 weeks is all I got to be able to withstand. Because then I'll have my annual physical. They'll do their blood work. Everything will be good to go. Hopefully. You never know how life's going to throw a curveball at you. It's starting to get brighter out here, so I'm going to put my sunglasses back on. Well, here's somebody shouting out here, buddy. I wonder if someone's out there with a dog somewhere. Oh, yeah. I probably won't be able to, even if I zoomed in, I probably won't be able to show you guys, but see, down there, there's a truck park, and there's a guy on the other side of these, out there in the field. Oh, there he is. And then he has a dog, maybe two, out that way, somewhere in the field. Huh, helicopter's out today. They're out flying low. Huh. I wonder if they're practice flying, because their helipad's over that way. I wonder if they're like, if that's their way of like doing patrols where they just touch down and get up and go again. Or if they just keep doing that for like their licensing requirements or some shit. I don't know. I'm not a helicopter pilot. But that one belongs to the police. It would actually be hilarious if someone thought I was suspicious and reported me and they were actually looking for me or some shit. That would actually be hilarious. Because I'm holding it. See, my phone is hooked up to this. That's why it shakes so much. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to go spend, like, I'm not going to go buy one of those expensive ass gimbals that are like probably a couple $100 or so. It's like, this is good enough. But I think even if I had one of those, there'd probably still be some shaking just because I can't keep my arm still no more, you know? This one's a Prism Live. Because I'm using Prism Live so I can multi-stream. So I'm streaming to 3 different apps. I could go to 4 and throw Facebook on there too if I wanted to. What do you mean, where are the words? Oh, that's because I had the subscription. So to do multi-streaming on Prism Live, you have to pay for their monthly subscription. It's like a few bucks or some shit, I forget. But I did it so I could try it out for a month. But once I come there to Vietnam, I'll either still be using this and probably just, well, I probably won't use the free version. I'll actually like the paid version, where I might switch over to IRL Pro, but I still might just keep this one. And when you have the subscription, when you pay for it, you can actually remove the watermark for the Prism Live words. If you would go through your settings, you would see that stuff. Somebody didn't go through their settings and read. How are you doing? I'll show you this big ass wasp nest. I've been keeping an eye on it every day. It's on the other side of the railroad tracks over there, right above the creek. It looks like the sun is hiding behind the clouds long enough for me to remove my sunglasses so I can see better too. So earlier on the walk this way, well, earlier during the walk that way, nobody cares about my setting. That's good work you walk to keep it up. Hey, thank you. What do you mean no one cares about your setting? You're gonna sleep again soon? Oh, that's fine. Have a good evening. Good night. Afternoon. Pretty good. Nice day out. Looks like the gang of chihuahuas are probably all up on that porch laying down. Yeah. Looks like they wore themselves up from barking earlier. It looks like we got a bunch of traffic backed up on the left. School bus and everything on the right. See, that school bus has to stop. So we're going to go ahead and go. And everybody on the left, they kind of stopped too. So we're not going to go that way today because it looks like school's probably letting out right now. Yeah, it's 2:38, so school's probably letting out, so there's going to be all kinds of traffic and everything over there. Fuck that mess. Looks like they're going down there to that bridge too. I wonder if there's a small encampment underneath this bridge as well. Or maybe they're just walking. I don't know why they would want to walk on the inside. Oh. Yeah, it looks like they're going to possibly try and wiggle their way down there. I guess in a sense that some of these homeless, like being in the rafter areas of these bridges would be some of the best places for them. Especially since there's like no cars driving over them. Like you'll just get people walking or bicycles. And then the occasional truck from the park rangers. So I guess it would be fairly safe. There's a lot of sticks in the way. Sun's coming back out again. Put my sunglasses back on. I try to not expose my eyes to the light as much as possible. But at the same time, I got a privacy screen attached to my phone. And from where it glares, it makes it kind of harder to see the screen too. And if it's hard for me to see the screen, then it's hard for me to see the chat. So chat, if you guys talk at all and I miss it, that's why. Oh my god, all kinds of friggin' landmines from dog shit everywhere. How you doing? Oh my God. That sun is out. I can't see my phone screen barely at all. It's like even if I point up at the sky, I can still barely see it. So that if anybody tries to chat or anything, I'm not going to see it. I had TTS, but I'm pretty sure it's only for subscribers right now. I had to set it to that due to a couple of misfits trying to abuse it one day while I was gaming. So I had to make it subscribers only. I'm gonna go over here to this tree real quick so I see if I can get some shade so I can actually see the screen. Okay, I can see the screen better. Alright. So I have an option to where I can click and hit show chat view. So I don't know how long it stays enabled for, but I'll leave it enabled on my side. I don't know if it's for me to see or for all of you guys to see as well when I enable it. But at least this way, I'll at least know if someone else responds back. The helicopter's out that way still. Man, you can just look at the clouds. It's all gray, and then it starts getting whiter, and then blue sky with some white clouds, and then gray again. Here it looks like we got some kids entering the trail. See, school is definitely out. Oh, it stinks over here. I don't know if it's the creek or if there's like something dumped. But there's definitely something in the air that doesn't make the air smell good. Okay. So the clouds have the sun partially covered up. So we're going to take advantage of that and give our eyes a break from the sunglasses. And so we can be able to see our chat better. Of course, as I'm saying that, here comes the sun. Fuck, man. I'm wearing my jacket. Well, my I'm wearing my thin jacket today over my hoodie too. I'm burning up today. Yeah, I got my thin jacket here. It's basically like the material's like made out of like what we call a wooby blanket or a poncho liner from the military. But somebody made a bunch of them in the jackets and put our unit logos on them and shit. So I bought one. And then I'm wearing this hoodie. It's a thin hoodie, but it's still a hoodie. You know? So with it being winter day, in between, well, when it does get to blast out between the clouds, and then all this long walking, your internal temperature raises up some. So I'm burning the fuck up. Yeah, I'm burning up. So either someone done stole this car's wheels, and I mean wheels, not just their tires, and placed them up on cinder blocks, or they're waiting for new wheels. I don't know if you guys can see it that well, but one side's up on a cinder block, and damn, this vehicle was just straight up in a wreck. Also missing a wheel, and it's up on a cinder block, and someone punched out the rear window. That's nuts. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around for you guys so we can stop looking at my ugly mug. It's unstable due to something. Every time I walk over here, something over here. Oh, there goes that network instability again. I wonder why that is. Because in this city, it's damn near impossible to have a weak signal unless someone has a jammer somewhere. It's like some type of smart Wi-Fi. So if someone has like a little hotspot, your phone will try to pick it up and connect to it, even if it's like a weak signal. So that's the only thing I can think of. So someone either has like some type of Wi-Fi hub so people can connect to it, or which can be dangerous in itself, especially if it's open, or a jammer of some sort. But I don't know why anybody around this part of the neck of the woods would have a jammer. Unless they're up to some like illegal activities or some shit. And we do got big business right here. Well, I'm not exactly sure how big they are, but I wouldn't put it past some employers to put jammers in their area, to keep people off their phones and have them focus on working. You know what's funny? It says, like, I was just checking my signal as it had that pop up again for weak signal due to network interference or some shit. And I still had a strong 5G signal. So the only thing that tells me is either my Wi-Fi was trying to connect to something, or there's somebody with a jammer somewhere. That's the only thing I can think of for those two options. So I don't think I've ever had network interference right there before. That looks like it's freshly cut. I wonder if they just came. Damn, my memory is so bad. Like they left the trees, but they just cut down all the vegetation. They just went through that entire area and cut it all down. Oh man, that was a big open area too. I wonder if they had homeless encampments back there. Like even some of these businesses over here, they got to put no camping because like even right here there was like almost 5 tents set up. Oh, and looks like someone cut a hole in the fence right there. Probably to go in there and try to break into some of those storage units. You see, they even have a no camping sign right here, and someone already tagged it with graffiti. Oh, it looks like somebody tried to pop off the back panels of these storage units. You know what? I say try, but they did. They actually popped them off. I bet you could actually go over there, pull them open, and slide your body in there. Well, here's where we're stepping off at. See, this right here goes into a bridge, and it goes over that main road. And that's a sewer drain area, that ditch. A lot of this trash, people don't just like, walk by and just dump trash here and litter. I mean, yeah, some people do it, don't get me wrong. But a lot of this litter is also due to when we have like high winds and it all just blows. That's why we see it all up against the fence and like piled up in that corner over there. Now, whoever owns this giant complex, they'll probably hire somebody eventually to come over here and pick up all this trash. And that sun's coming back out again, looks like, so. Oh no, it's just peeking out there. They didn't break, they kind of just like popped off. These are some cheap ass sunglasses too. They're all had that Anzi or Anzi, however you pronounce it, rating that makes them both a sunglass that's polarized, but also have a type of film or rating on it to where it can protect your eyes too. Just gonna get these popped back in there real quick. There we go. And that popped off because I was putting my sunglasses on my hat. And as I was putting them on here, I pulled on it too hard and it popped it off to the side. That's why I was bending over to pick it up real quick. But guys, we're going to go ahead and call it here for today for our daily walk. And then I'm going to go stop by the store, mess with the cashier some, because I come home almost every day. So for like the last 2 years or so, I'm always fucking with them in a friendly way. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. And if I'm not watching TV later, or if I'm not busy later, then we'll probably be playing either some Battlefield 6 or some Mountain Blade 2 later. That said, have a good evening wherever you are. Have a good day wherever you are. Peace.